Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's get this meeting started, shall we? I'm happy to report that EarthMatter continues to be the #1 form of matter amongst all intelligent life. At this time, let us all acknowledge recycling for the incredibly hard work she has done in the last 100 years to recapture valuable material and bring it back to life. Ree, if you'd like to take a moment just to give us a quick summary of the insight you've gained in this position and your desired strategy moving forward. Of course, I'd love to, Mother. First of all, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my girls Greta Glass and Alma Aluminum. Those two have been my inspiration, my shining light through all of this. I truly couldn't do it without them. Furthermore, if I've learned anything since my early days in cotton and linen, it's that where others see waste and excess, I see abundance. I'm so grateful to be able to share that with all of you. Now, organizationally, we've had some problems. Frankly, the plastics department has gotten a little out of hand. Well, if you don't think you're up to the task... That's not it. Please, give me a chance. It's just, well, they're a bit difficult to work with. They're tough to break, sure, but not that tough. And once they break down, it's almost impossible for them to pull themselves back together. And then it's only a matter of time before they're retired.
Okay, now you're just plastic shaming.
Relax, trash. Nobody's getting rid of precious plastics. We get it. For safety reasons, sanitary reasons. They're lifesavers. I just think some of them end up in the wrong department. And it's never just them you're getting. They're always stuck on something, like their life depends on it. They need serious help. I can't work with them in these conditions. Compost, as always, we appreciate your perspective. What advice would you give to recycling in order to solve this organizational problem? My advice would be to simplify. You rely on organization in order to work effectively, right? Once you have too many departments, you start to lose sight of the big picture. You're spending way too much time and energy trying to get your, shit organized. You're losing out on your returns. Do what I did in Colorado. Cut the bullshit. People were getting tricked by greenwash plastic companies into thinking their products were biodegradable. So I said, no more biodegradable plastic until you can sort the difference. In fact, if it's not food or yard waste, I don't want to see it. Honestly, it's all I can trust them to keep track of in their little brains right now. So what? You propose I just stop accepting plastic? It worked for me. I think it would be unwise to dismiss plastic as a material that cannot be given new life. I agree completely. But I do acknowledge that its introduction to your department has been grossly mishandled. Tell me, Ree, who's your contact in the human plastics department? Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get a hold of any of them. I was in talks with Rex Tillerson, and then I realized he was just meeting with me so he could make fun of me to his friend Trump. Last I heard, Darren Woods was running the show, but I think he's pretty busy supplying war criminals or something. I see. Let's move on to Compost for now. Compost, give us your report. Yeah, well, it's been fine. All right, it's been garbage. No offense, sweetie. I remember when it was just me and water. Now those were the days. You didn't have all these departments, all this organizational nonsense. Everyone worked together nicely. Then one day, water started acting like she was off. She'd be coughing, spitting out black stuff. I could tell right away that she was sick. I hadn't been feeling great myself, but I knew it wasn't going to take me the way it took her. I ain't done yet. Rest, my dear. We'll take care of you, I promise. Compost, We understand things around here don't look like they used to, and I'm deeply sorry for all of the ailments you've contracted on the job.
All I can say is, thank God for universe healthcare.
Please, let's not dwell in the past any longer. Tell us about your plans for the future.
All right, here goes. As I mentioned before, we're starting with simplification. My health is in a state where I can no longer take complicated risks, so it is important to me that toxic garbage ends up anywhere else before it ends up on my desk, capiche? Now, with that said, the second branch of our strategy includes a major promotional campaign: education. We're starting from the root of the issue, and we're asking the real questions. Why are you tossing this EarthMatter aside? Why can't it serve its purpose indefinitely? Is that a problem with its design or a central feature? And if that's the case, then why exactly isn't it made of organic material? As far as my department is concerned, if it's not organic, it ought to last forever. I have no pity for plastics or minerals that squander their futures on human convenience.
Thank you, Compost, as always, for your wisdom. We appreciate you being here. Trash, I'd like to give you the final word today.
What? Who? Me? Damn, okay.
Well, I guess things have pretty much popped off for me since the Industrial Revolution. I mean, work's been crazy, right? I just cleaned one of my rooms the other day. Whew. Anyways, obviously my strategy has been to just kind of like, shove everything off to the side and then put a cute little sign by it, so that's how everyone knows where it goes. So that's been pretty smooth. Ooh, and I even started like a little bin collection thing, so that way it's not like all over the street, you know?
She cannot keep taking credit for that. Oh, you want to talk about stealing ideas, huh?
It has been kind of difficult competing in the real estate market with recycling, but I guess it hasn't been so bad for me since I have a lot more household recognition and I don't have to be quite so picky.
Oh, I'm gonna
Let her cook. But overall, I'd say the biggest lesson that I've learned from this role is that
everything becomes trash in the end. Everything dies. Our little toys and games, our phones, our fridges, our livelihoods, all of them become trash. All of them become meaningless in the grand scheme of the universe. The sun will burn and destroy every living creature on this planet, reducing us all to cosmic dust. I delight in purposelessness, freedom from the desire, the longing, the suffering that is life, freedom to become nothing, but one with the void, the inevitable darkness.
I wonder if this just could have been an email.
Compost, you know I cherish these moments face to face. Remember, ladies, we are in this together. EarthMatter needs all of us to do our part. With that said, I love your educational campaign idea. I want a fully laid out campaign strategy in PowerPoint form ready by next week's meeting. Feel free to ask for help from your fellow department heads, and I want everyone to brainstorm 3 slogans for this campaign over the weekend. In the meantime, Trash, I'd like you to absorb the remainder of the plastic department. Just for now, just to give you a moment to get back above water, okay?
Hey,
I'm sorry, Water, I didn't mean it like that. We're all rooting for you. In any case, I think you should take this as a relief. Trash and plastic are, well, they work well together.